A geological tour of the Painted Hills in Central Oregon. The Painted Hills unit of the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument is likely the most photographed part of Central Oregon because of its colorful badlands. The badlands are eroded into paleosols of the lower third of the John Day Formation and the underlying Clarno Formation. The upper John Day and overlying flows of the Columbia River Basalt Group are visible just east of the park boundaries on the slopes and ridgelines of Sutton Mountain. The paleosols are red, brown, or yellow, suggestive of the climatic conditions during their formation. In general, the red colors indicate deep weathering under warm, wet conditions, typical of tropical to subtropical environments, while yellow and tan colors result from moderate weathering under increasingly dry, cooler conditions typical of temperate forests. Some of the most dramatic exposures of the paleosols lie along the park road between the park entrance and the Painted Hills overlook. These paleosols exhibit mostly tan colors, although two prominent red beds exist near the middle, suggesting a temporary return to deep weathering conditions. Several beds near the bottom are dark gray, suggesting soil formation in non-oxygenated conditions, such as occurs locally in wetlands or swamps. You can see that these paleosols are folded into a broad anticline and broken by small normal faults, indicating both crustal compression and extension in the time after their formation. We know the approximate age of the paleosols because they contain several relatively unaltered tuff layers. Tuff is a volcanic rock made from consolidated ash and pumice, which can be dated using radiometric methods. The prominent hill immediately north of the park entrance road, consisting mostly of tan paleosols, shows a thin but prominent tuff at its top, an ashflow deposit called the Picture Gorge ignimbrite. It is the youngest rock in the Painted Hills with an age of 28.7 million years. The Picture Gorge ignimbrite forms an even thicker layer at the Sheep Rock unit. In the Painted Hills, the rocks get older and so redder towards the west. A short trail at Painted Cove allows a close-up view of some of the John Day Formation's deep red paleosols. The Leaf Hill Trail approaches the park's richest fossil leaf locality, where tens of thousands of leaf, seed, and cone specimens have been recovered from approximately 33-million-year-old lake beds. Called the Bridge Creek flora, these plants grew in the cooler and somewhat drier conditions of the early Oligocene time. Text from Roadside Geology of Oregon, 2nd edition, by Marley B. Miller.